bring up radar. I put it over the outlook for today because it's not just this morning's round. It's also very important to note that this afternoon we'll have another round of vigorous thunderstorms that start over the mountains and then drift back over the plains. But this morning, we are off to a busy start. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch that's in place for the eastern plains of Colorado, western Kansas. That's for some strong gusty winds and possibly some hail. And Craig, we have our first official severe thunderstorm warned storm of the morning. So we're watching this line that kind of extends through parts of Kansas. A lot of lightning, probably some gusty winds. The warning is up to the north, right over the border of Colorado and Kansas. It is tagged considerable. We're working on getting some more data in on radar because right now, kind of a missed spot there. But here's a look at the reports from yesterday. 56 reports, Craig.
Man, impressive. And when you think about those reports, a lot of those were hailstone reports. Forecast calling for 2 to 3.5 inch in diameter hail. The day before that, we had reports from Sterling off of Interstate 76, 3-inch plus hailstones. We also had 3 to 4 south of there, just east of Denver. For Joe's was one of those communities out there. Britta, looking at the discussion from the National Weather Service office out of Boulder, which services the Front Range of Colorado, they're concerned talking about where we could see some of these storms today. I mean, look at this. You had estimated rainfall totals along Interstate 25, which runs north to south, right smack in the center of Colorado. 4.5 inches of rainfall, and a lot of these areas are flat and dry. So, Britta, where's that water going to go? It's going to just go wherever it can, and you'll see some flooding conditions that you might not expect due to the heavy amount of rainfall here.
Yeah, we had a lot of rain just in the overnight hours for the I-70 corridor. So we do have a couple flash flood warnings. Good spot to sort of take some extra caution. Meanwhile, I want to hop down to Arkansas and northern Louisiana. Craig, this was the hot spot yesterday morning, that I-20 corridor in Louisiana. And this morning, more storms.
Man, it's tough. They have shifted a little farther east compared to yesterday, but not by much, Britta. To your point, we were looking at Texarkana to Shreveport yesterday. The storms were training in the same location, and aren't they doing this yet again? Just maybe 30 to 40 miles east of this location. So yesterday we had a lot of river rescues that were going on, high water rescues rather, instead of river, they were high water rescues rather. You can actually see where some of the heavy rainfall continues over portions of the interstates just east of I-49, right into 20. There's that training effect you just highlighted, Britta. So places like El Dorado, Bernice, Grambling, as it slides east just ever so slowly, you may get a little bit of that heavy rain.
Yep, and then probably the most vigorous storms that we're tracking really on the Texas and Oklahoma Panhandle. We got a lot of loud thunderstorms, and this one right here, I'll be interested to see if they warn it, Craig. I'm going to take you down to the Texas Panhandle. Some crazy returns showing up on radar. When you see the black and maroon, that usually is hail. So right now we're tracking these thunderstorms through parts of the Texas Panhandle, just showing our possible hail right here that we're tracking. And yeah, there it is right there. So just sort of showing this to you live on air to show you what the hail size could be in the Texas Panhandle, estimating with radar over 1 inch to maybe 2 inches in diameter. So these are some pretty beefy thunderstorms with it just being the beginning of the day. Because of course this afternoon, Craig, we have another round of thunderstorms. And this afternoon, it's the same spots. Eastern plains of Colorado being highlighted yet again.
Yeah, it's a tough go, Britta, especially tomorrow and the day after. These rounds of energy just keep coming through. We've got a big old area of high pressure over the southwest baking us. It's all connected, right? And how about that incredible wind event that we had, just downbursting winds in Akron, Colorado on Monday? Look at this system. You can see some of the dust blowing up as well. We had some of the wind gusts anywhere from 74-mile-per-hour gusts, that's Category 1 hurricane, to 113-mile-per-hour gusts. You have a lot of people out here who've got farming communities, also a lot of ranchers in this part of Colorado, this part of the country. So again, 113-mile-per-hour gusts reported. That was just on Monday. Impressive when you look at that video. Today's threat, to your point, Britta, it's a lot of the similar locations, and it does include the severe storm threat Utah this time. Utah could get in on the action. This is new from Storm Prediction Center compared to what we were talking about this time yesterday. The conversation that we were having with you, right? Level 3, also an upgrade for Wyoming into the northern portions of Colorado. Eaton would be one of those towns to watch. The level 1 goes all the way to the plains. Never let your guard down for a level 1 with all modes of severe weather on the table. And I'll tell you, the spot that's not highlighted between Utah and Colorado, Britta, today the National Weather Service Boulder office is talking about the chance for fire concerns because of the dry, gusty winds that are blowing through. You get some afternoon storms that bubble up over the Rockies, drift onto the plains, and then to the east. Well, while they're doing that, they can produce some strong winds as well. Look at this timeline right now. Notice you see Denver and Pueblo, I-25. If you're unfamiliar with this, you go west of there, those are the Rocky Mountains. You go east of there, those are the eastern plains. Those storms that bubble up over the Rockies can produce the gusty winds, and the fire threat goes up. As they drift over, Britta highlighting, as they drift over to the eastern plains, you've got daytime heating. You've got a lot of winds that's banking up against the Rockies, and these storms tower tall. The taller they grow, the more cold air they tap into, the more those hailstones stay up within that updraft and keep building ice around them, and eventually too heavy to fall, to be held up in that cloud, and they fall to the surface. Now, when we look ahead to the timing on this is Thursday again, tomorrow, 7 o'clock in the morning. We still have activity in the morning, Britta, like we had today for portions of the eastern plains. We're doing this again for the Rockies, and this goes all the way into Texas, Oklahoma, the same locations over and over again. And you worry about these, Britta, because they're individual storms that can do a lot of damage instead of one big cluster in this type of situation here.
Yeah, Thursday's pretty much a rubber stamp of what we're expecting today. The only difference is we're going to up the ante with the tornado risk. We have a wide-stretching level 2 zone for parts of Kansas and Oklahoma, and the I-35 corridor that connects both states. We could see EF2 or stronger in a place like Wichita, Enid, moving down into Tulsa. So these are some larger, more destructive tornadoes that are possible tomorrow. So a good idea just to sort of stay close to home so you can find that safe spot. There's a look at Denver's forecast. Thunderstorms kind of plaguing the landscape. So every day you'll have them pop up. Again, you might get lucky. You might not get it in Arvada, but you get hit in Thornton. It's one of those setups that you really have to keep your eye on your Fox Weather app. Cheyenne, similar setup. When it really opens up and these thunderstorms develop, that's when you have to experience the severe weather and also the flash flood potential.
Yeah, and you're right. And to your point, Britta, when those open up, you get those big, fat raindrops and sometimes a little bit of hail within that, windshield wipers on high, and then you come out of it and you're good for a couple of miles and you go into it again. Rinse and repeat for a good chunk of this week.